In 1991, I was 19 years old and I started a paving construction company. And because of my tenacious work ethic, I became successful pretty fast. However, there was a problem associated with my early success: arrogance. When Amanda and I got married in 1997, I believe it was a fair assessment to say that I was too comfortable in my success and the level of my arrogance. Now, Amanda was happy with my success. She really was. It was the arrogance in our relationship that was messing up our marriage. She just wanted to know that she was the most important part of my life. And she was looking and longing for me to show her some sign in some way that I cared about her and that I was thinking about her. So one day she mentioned to me, she said, flowers and an occasional card would show that you're thinking about me and that you care about me. And me, being the young, sensitive, eager to learn from my beautiful wife everything I could kind of husband, replied with this unprecedented response. I said, okay, well, let me tell you what. Any time that you think you need, desire, want, flowers or a card, go ahead and put that on the calendar and I'll make sure you get what you need. She was so shocked by that response and by my stupidity and arrogance that she just stood there speechless. I mean, really, what do you say to someone with that high of a level of cluelessness? No response can help an idiot like that. So one thing led to another, and our marriage just continued to go downhill. And me being the successful businessman that I was, I knew what the problem was, what needed to be done, and more importantly, I knew exactly what Amanda needed to change to fix our marriage. Yet she continued to ignore the enormous amount of wisdom I had for her. And I began to believe that she was against me. And it got so bad that I decided to get help from a professional marriage counselor to help me fix her, because I thought, well, if she won't listen to me, maybe she'll listen to him. So after our first meeting, I was pretty sure that the counselor was against me too. But me being committed, I kept going back. And after about 6 months, it started to sink in that I was the primary problem. And yeah, I'm a little slow. And no, I did not want to admit that I was relationally clueless, even though the results I was getting in our marriage were overwhelmingly supportive of my relational cluelessness. Brian Tracy says, every experience in life is orchestrated to teach you what you need to know to move forward. What's Brian saying? Everything we go through, we should learn from. I was so held back by my need to be right. I didn't even see that I was my own worst enemy. Amanda was not the problem. I had to get help from my counselor to see that the experience of an almost failed marriage was a stepping stone for me to move forward in life. It wasn't easy for me to admit that I was the problem. I didn't want to do that. Amanda almost left me. And I almost waited too long to learn what I needed to learn. But I can tell you, the lessons that I've learned from the tough experiences that we've had in our marriage have gotten me out of my comfort zone and been some of the most beneficial lessons of my life. They really have helped me move forward. So I want to ask you a question. What are you going through right now in your life that could be the tool to teach you what you need to know to get you where you need to go?